the Blarney to you. Oh, yes, indeed. On this wonderful St. Patty's Day, I got a little bit of a story to be telling you now. It all starts in a beyond, far away, mythical land it is, where they have leprechauns and unicorns and weird people that dance by jumping up and down the rivers. Yes, it is a tale as old as a few hundred years ago about the good old St. Patty, or St. Patrick, or as we would call him, Father Patty. He was a good old man of God that had a church and was never shy to tell somebody about the Lord, you know. Or if someone was hungry, he'd give them the clothes. Or if someone was naked, he'd make sure they got to the food. Yeah, you know, Patty, he was a wonderful man, he was. Saint Patty, you might even say. But the one thing about Saint Patty, well, was as good as a man and he was taking care of the wee orphans and the widows, he did. But he couldn't sing worth a Blarney. He was one of the most horrible singers that you ever did hear. But luckily he didn't sing all that often. We could just kind of think of something else for a little while and eventually he'd stop. But old Father Patty, he was never beyond trying to help someone come to Jesus and know the Lord. And there was this old town drunk there was. He was good old Farmer McRonald, he was. The town drunk, complete in a stupor all the time. But he made a bet with Father Patty. He said, if you can drink me under the table, I'll stop my wicked ways and come to church. And so Patty said, you're got a deal, you do. So they went to the pub and they drank. And the Lord was with St. Patty because he actually drank. Old Farmer McRonald under the table he did. And then, about halfway through the night, old St. Patty, he started to sing. The most horrible rendition of Danny Boy you ever done hear. And the dogs howled, and the birds, they flew away. It resonated through the house, and the timbers and the hills, and the rocks and the trees it did. The fish flew out of the waters. The poor little snakes, they got it the worst of all they did, with their bellies on the ground like that, reverberating into their very skull. The poor little snakes, they couldn't get away. There was no place they could go, where they would feel the full vibration all the way through their bodies. And so they left Ireland, never to return. And it is free of snakes to this day it be. And thankfully, well, old Farmer, whatever his name was, did in fact go to church, stopped being an alcoholic, and he came to know the Lord. And well, as grace would have it, old Father Patty never did sing again. So happy St. Patty's Day to you all, now that you know the true story. Or perhaps, was it a load of Blarney? Or Danny Boy? Maybe I'll just stop there. And now, for absolutely no reason at all, we have a cute little dancing penguin for you all to see. But before we get to the penguin, if you be liking this video, go ahead and liken it. And talk about stuff in the comments below. And if you like it funny and think it is the humour and had yourself a good haha, go ahead and subscribe too. And now, without further ado, we get to Mr. Penguin.